Hey guys, how's it going? It is Matt and it is Terrifying Tuesday. I hope each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that great jazz. Hopefully, you're watching some great movies or some binge watching some series or television shows, whatever it is you do. Hopefully, you're doing you and having a great time doing it. And please do like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I do love seeing all your new faces around here. So every time you pop on, it gives me a little bit of joy every day. Let's see, Monday through Friday, always, you remember, a video a day. Get all that stuff I like to throw in there out of the way because it's I don't know, I just like to throw that out there for you guys so you guys always now are in the know with everything with my content, especially your new viewers. So thanks for coming by and checking out. I love seeing your faces. Now this one is from 1993, so this one is 27 years old now. It's crazy to think that. I was a wee lad. I was 13 years old. I was a teenager. I was a little ragamuffin. I was a little punk ass kid that did nothing but bad stuff. So that's this goes back a long ways for and I've never seen this until about I think it was about 5 years ago, 4 years ago when this came out on DVD. I never even had heard of it, but this the company Massacre Video. They come through with some amazing work and some amazing titles. I've reviewed The Devil from them and Orozco the Embalmer. That was another great one that they released. But they have a lot of other great titles. They did 555 that I really did a review last week on, which I hope you guys check that out. If not, it's an interesting movie. It's not the best shot on video that I've ever seen, but it works. I like it. It works. Now let's get on to this one. This one is, I believe it was shot on film and then edited on video, something like that. So it does kind of have an SOV feel, but it's not one. Um, I think it was intentionally meant to look that way. I'm not 100%, but I'm sure it was. If it wasn't, they did something amazing that they didn't realize they were doing, but I'm pretty sure they did. But anyways, this one stars Carl Zschering. Yeah, I'm not going to murder his name. It's like Zschering, I'm thinking it is. Edward Tanner, and then Laura Cummings. And then this is directed by none other than Mark Nowicki. And that is one of my favorite ones of all time from Massacre Video. The Nostril Picker, aka the Changer. Yeah, check out that cover art. Isn't that just amazing? I mean, the guy's got some green boogies on his fingers, and he's got his little switchblade rolling, and it that's what like what he looks like. I mean, it's not wrong. This does come with, if you don't like the Nostril Picker title, it does come with the alternative cover art for the Changer. That artwork is really cool. I do like it, so there's nothing against it. I do enjoy this. It's got that sweet retro VHS feel, which I usually am all about that when it comes to my DVDs and my Blu-rays and just anything that I collect. I like that retro look, but who doesn't? Now, this movie, like I said, this is from Massacre Video. Let's see what we got on here. We got an alternative cover card, or title card, I mean. Interview with the producer, DVD-ROM press kit, trailers, and then a stills gallery. So you got a few things in there for as far as your special features go there, guys. There you go, and get a quick little glance at that. Whoop. All right, yes, the Nostril Picker. What is the Nostril Picker about? It's a guy who picks his nose. No, it's about this dude named Joe. Joe's a really sleazy, skeezy guy that you wouldn't want to leave him around with any women or young ladies, because you would feel like he would do something rapey with them. He's not a very pleasant fellow. I mean, he's funny looking. I'm sure he smells. The way he carries himself, he's very rough around the edges. He's not. Basically a crazy man, because that's what he is. He was somebody who was in a mental type asylum where he was basically held there as a criminal, like one of those prisoner type mental asylums. I mean, I don't know what they call them, a sanitarium. I don't know. An asylum. Maybe that's just what they call it. I'm not sure. I would like to know. But anyways, he was in one. He gets out, like his work, his social worker or something like that is like very surprised and was upset that this happened, and he kind of disappeared. So this guy is like, he's not a good person. So you get all that kind of stuff, you add into mind of what kind of person Joe is. He's, like I said, he's skeezy, he's sleazy, he's not somebody you want to leave around young ladies or women in general, or just even children, I imagine, because the guy is just, he's a piece of shit. But he's an entertaining one. Um, what does he do? He basically he is eyeballing these young teenage girls right at the beginning. It's really gross, and like, the guy's just, obviously it shows you right away what kind of a sick individual you're dealing with. He's not only, like, you get his appearance, and then you see what he's doing, and it's like, oh yeah, that guy totally looks like a pedophile. And you know what, I mean, I hate to say there's a stereotype look, somebody that looks rapey or like a pedophile. Joe in this did, the way he dressed and the way everything. So you start off with him eyeballing these young girls. It's really creepy, and then this homeless man comes up to him and tells him he can teach him a magical incantation or a spell or whatnot, like some Harry Potter type shit. He basically shows him this, and then he has to finish up the whole, like, the whole magic, like all the oh shit, what do I want to say, to make it work, he has to end everything with in the rituals. He has to end it with a song, one that he can use to morph into whoever he's trying to look like, or back into what he normally would look like. So he automatically, what he does is, you guess it, since I said all of them things about what kind of a person he is, he goes out, he changes himself into a young teenage girl, basically inserts himself into the a role in a high school for, it's very, very sleazy. There's one of the most catchiest, um, silliest, funniest music montages of all time in here. It's one that it sticks with you for days. It's schooling. Yeah, you know how it goes. My buddy John, you know how that one goes. It's fun. Um, but he inserts himself into this high school environment as a young teenage girl. Quickly becomes friends with this other group of girls, which I always kind of found that a little funny, that he just, like, that quick is able to become friends with somebody. Not, I mean, not even 5 minutes in. Like, she hadn't even gone into the school yet. She just was outside, going by the gym, the fields where they have gym classes at. I forget what they call that. We called it like the soccer field or the field or whatnot. I don't remember. I'm old. But they were out there, I think, at the baseball diamond, to be quite honest. But neither here nor there. He quickly was just standing there, and somebody actually comes over and wants to be his friend, like, right away. And that is one of those things. I've met a lot of people in my life, and I have never had that kind of situation happen, where somebody wanted to be my friend so quickly. It's weird. It seemed out of place, forced, kind of pushed a little, but don't take that as a bad thing, because there's nothing bad that this movie can do. This movie is perfect for what it's supposed to be. It's kind of like, I hate to it's nothing like the Greasy Strangler, but if you like the Greasy Strangler, there's a good chance you'll like this one. It's taken a lot more seriously than the Greasy Strangler is. There's no like weird penis shots or weird nudity or anything like that. But like the style, it's kind of delivered in with some of the camera angles. Some of the dialogue is kind of kind of weird in this. It's extremely corny. The name is just awesome, the Nostril Picker. Um, I say a lot, don't I? I should do a counter sometime to see how many times I do. I'm joking, guys. Let's see, where are we going? He slowly, one by one, picks off all these young girls. He's not only uh, a pedophile, killer of children, he is also a cannibal. And he killed and ate parts of his mother for, I think they said, over 3 days. He ate off of his dead mother when he was a younger man. That's why he was in the insane asylum in the first place. Um, it that there show, cannibal, pedophile, killer. Like, this guy is just a bad dude. Bad. What would I give this for as far as ratings go? Oh, I forgot. There's one thing that with this, since nobody can see what he normally looks like when he's under the spells, the only way people can see him is with like cameras. They can see you perfectly what you look like through a camera. It's kind of crazy how that happens. So keep that in mind. There's something that happens with that, and it'll it's not it's not something pivotal that I'm telling you. It's just something that to look out for. It's kind of cool. Their little idea of how he's able to get away looking like that. When you see it, it's weird because you see all these shots where he's standing in with the group of girls, and it's Joe. It's not some girl standing there. It's him being himself. Like, he even makes sexual gestures, makes hip thrusts towards the air, like he's having sexual penetration with the air. It's quite an interesting ordeal with this man. He's very vulgar, scratches his balls and stuff. Just sleazy, skeezy dude. So that goes on, and then, do I dare give you guys anything else about the story? No, I won't. Let's get back onto that ratings thing. As far as a 1 through 5 goes on the technical side, this thing's probably a 3. It's middle of the road. It's not going to run you into any kind of trouble as far as the pacing. It doesn't hiccup at all. It runs together rather smooth, and it does have its spikes in there, and it does it rather well. And it's got a fun ending, I thought. One that when I first saw it, I was like, oh, no shit. Clever. You cheeky monkeys. So a 3 out of 5 on the technical side, that's not bad, you know. I mean, but as far as an entertainment side goes, this thing is a solid 4 out of 5. So this is a 7 out of 10 in my personal opinion. It is one that you definitely should check out. I believe it's still in print over at massacrevideo.com, or you can get their stuff off of Amazon. I'm sure eBay sells some of their stuff, and then Diabolic and Grindhouse Video, I'm sure they sell it as well. Check it out, guys. Nostril Picker. Alright, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I love all your faces. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And as always,